Coming up on today's episode, 2 words, taco, pasta salad. All right, that's 3 words, but there's still 3 of your favorite words. All from the new book from Kathy Davis, The Budget-Friendly Plant-Based Diet Cookbook. Let's get to the intro. Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey. We are a whole foods family cooking channel. We do some product reviews. Sometimes there's some episodes with Tim, baking with Tim, sprouting with Tim, fermenting with Tim. If you like what you hear so far, please hit that like button. Show us some love. And please think about subscribing and becoming part of the Plant-Based Dads family. It is a dark day in the desert here. It's like noon, and look how dark the window is behind me. It has been storming and thunderstorming and raining since last night, which is amazing. A lot of water, flash flood in effect and all that stuff. But we're not really affected here where we are, but we really needed the rain. We're not on water restrictions or anything, but I mean, we just need rains like this in the desert during the summer. And I got a cactus outside that's been kind of not sure if it wants to sprout or not. And this morning, you can see here, I've got a beautiful desert flower coming out of that thing. So I'm pretty excited. If you like getting these videos, you can get them up to 48 hours early if you become one of our Patreons. Our patrons are our monthly supporters that help us put the show together by supporting us and get the plant-based message out to the masses. If you ever watched the show and thought, how can I help? How can I be part of this? Or if you're in the Facebook group, which is a full-time volunteer gig for me, and you've thought, well, how can I help Joey out? How can I be part of this? That's how you can do it. Become a Patreon today, become part of the team, and help us get this message out. There's a link below the video in the description that tells you how to do that. My son Lexx and my sister April both have their own YouTube channels. Lexx has a gaming channel, Gaming with Lexx, and April's got Mediterranean Maiden. She does the Mediterranean diet, all that. I don't know anything about the Mediterranean diet, but she's an expert on it. So those 2 channels are available. If that's something you're interested in, jump over there, subscribe, and give them a like on one of their videos. They would really appreciate it. Today is July 26th. All right, actually, it's the Friday before July 26th when I'm filming, but this will be available July 26th, and it's the first day of the July Mary's Mini. We'll be doing a Mary's Mini from today through Sunday, right before the new 21-day challenge starts for next month. And I have a video right here on how the Mary's Mini works. Actually, that's going to be the updated video, so you'll get all the latest information. It just came out last week. Mary's Mini is a great way to understand that your foods really should be simple. The more complicated you make foods, the more you tend to eat of them, and the more pounds you put on and all that stuff. So Mary's Mini teaches you to just make food something that you have to do 3 or 4 times a day, and don't make it a production, which is exactly the opposite of what we do here, right? We make food a big production. But check that out. If you're interested in being part of the Mary's Mini challenge with us, join the Facebook group, watch us on Instagram, or right here on YouTube in the community column. I'll be putting in photos and notes every day too, starting today for the next 7 days. All right, so today's video is really exciting. My friend Kathy Davis has a new book out. Kathy Davis lives in an RV for the last few years, and she's never in the same city more than a few days. So she's constantly having to get stuff at grocery stores to make in her RV that's whole food, plant-based, and vegan, right? So I mean, imagine that. The challenge that is to do that at home. Imagine if you're in a different place every time, and you can't always go to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or whatever. And then what do? She has a cookbook out called The Budget-Friendly Plant-Based Diet Cookbook. And in that cookbook, she shows you how to make 3 whole food plant-based meals a day for about $7 a day. That's amazing. I've often said this way of life is absolutely an economical way to eat. You just have to know what to buy and what to stock up on. Kathy tells you about all of that in her new book. The new book is on pre-release right now. You can order on Amazon. There'll be a link below this video on how to do that, and it'll arrive on your door on August 17th. Kathy has her own YouTube channel called Veg Inspired, where she makes plant-based whole food meals. When you go over there, check out one of the recipes, leave a comment letting her know that I sent you over, and say hello. Today, I'm gonna make one of those recipes from the book. Kathy was really nice enough to send me a pre-order of the book, a review copy. I'm making, right from the book, her taco pasta salad. And I absolutely love this dish because it takes all the goodness and flavors of tacos and mixes it with the satisfaction you get, from a nice pasta meal that tells you, hey, I've had a great meal, I'm full, I'm not snacky, right? All of that mixed together and a whole food plant-based option that you're absolutely gonna love. To me, this is exactly what whole food plant-based meals are, right? All your favorite flavors without having to give anything up, but still avoiding, the fat and the cholesterol and any of that stuff. So I had a lot of fun putting this meal together. It was really simple. You're not gonna believe how easy it was. I can't wait to show it to you. Let's get to the food. The first thing we need to do is cook our pasta. I'm getting a big pot of water here, and I'm gonna salt it a little bit, and then I'm gonna let it come to a boil. Once the water starts boiling, I'm gonna dump in my pasta and give it a quick stir here to get it all combined, and then I'm gonna let it come back to a boil. Once it starts boiling, then I start my timing for the pasta. According to this package, it's 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm gonna fish out one of these little pieces of pasta and try it. If it's nice and soft, it's ready to go. If it's too hard, I'm gonna let it cook for 2 more minutes and try it again. This pasta was ready. So I took it over to the sink to drain it and rinse it. Here we are, the pasta's all nice and rinsed. I'm just letting it cool down so I can start working with it. Next, I'm gonna need a nice big bowl. Here, I'm starting with 1 cup of frozen corn that I've let thaw. This one's fire roasted corn. Next, I'm dumping in my cooled, rinsed, dried pasta. And then I'm adding 2 cups of shredded lettuce. This was not 2 cups, it was about 1 cup, but that's all I had shredded. I didn't want to shred anymore because I'm lazy, but I had to go back and shred more because it just wasn't enough. So make sure you use the whole 2 cups of lettuce. Now I've got 1 can of 15-ounce black beans, drained and rinsed. Next, I'm adding 1.5 cups of chunky salsa. Kathy does have a recipe in the book to make your own homemade salsa. I'm just using jarred, but just make sure it's chunky. After that, I'm adding 1 cup of diced tomatoes. Next, I'm putting in 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning mix. Kathy does have a recipe in the book where you can make your own. This is my own recipe, and I'll put it in the description below the video. After that, I'm adding 3 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lime juice. That's close enough. Next, I'm gonna grab a wooden spoon and start folding this all together. You've gotta fold it, David, fold it. You can see here it's coming together really nicely. Look at those colors, it all looks amazing. And you can see here, I don't have enough lettuce. I did wind up having to throw more in there. Next, I'm gonna spoon this out into bowls that I can put in the refrigerator. These bowls have covers. I'll put a link to them in the description below the video. Now it's time to plate up. I'm using one of my favorite wooden salad bowls, and I'm gonna spoon some of this right into the wooden salad bowl here. Look at those colors. You can see I've added the extra lettuce. And now I'm gonna add 1/4 of an avocado. This is optional, but I really feel like it needs the avocado. I did wind up taking half of this off when I was doing photos, and then I never put it back on. So really, 1/8 of an avocado is gonna work fine for this. And here you have it, folks, an absolutely beautiful taco pasta salad. I can't wait to dig in. Let's eat. All right, folks, this looks so good. I mean, just look at this. You've got the pasta, which is absolutely beautiful. All the little reds from the diced tomatoes. You've got the corn. You can see the beans in there. The lettuce just kind of is going to give some crunch. And then I did put some avocado in here. I put 1/4. Actually, it's like 1/8 of an avocado. I really think it adds to it. The only thing I would put on here that maybe isn't in the book is, can you hear that thunder? Like, I'm just not used to thunder in the desert. It's rained since COVID started a 1.5 years ago. It's rained like 3 times, right? Like, it just doesn't rain. And right now it's not raining, but the thunder is just crazy, right? The only thing I would absolutely add on top of this is cilantro. And again, I don't have it because I don't want to go out to get it. I feel like that would add to the flavors of this pasta. I'm gonna give this a try. I have not eaten this yet. I've just made it out of the book and I'm just hoping for the best. So let's see what happens. All right, Kathy, you ready? I know you're watching. Wow. So good, guys. I know I always say that, but so good. All right, let's hope I don't see any salad in my teeth while I'm editing this. All right, folks, so here's my take on this. It is absolutely delicious. The flavors, the Southwest flavoring, it just goes so well with the pasta. I personally think the avocado is something you need to have on here. The creaminess really adds to it. Now, if you're doing the starch solution like I am, if you're just avoiding avocado because it's full of fat, I agree with you, it is full of fat. I'm only putting 1/8 of an avocado on. That's very little fat for this meal, and that's my fat for the day, and I'm not having any more. So I'm okay with that. If you're avoiding avocado because you've got diabetes and you're trying to avoid your fat intake and all that, that's a completely different story. leave it out, right? If there's some type of medical condition. But if you're just doing it for starch solution, I would say have it on there. I can't wait to have more of this. Like, this is absolutely delicious. All right, I'm just spilled my food and now I'm wearing it. And you know what? I'm not even gonna edit this out. You can see that I'm a messy eater. I don't care. Someone once said that Tim and I eat like guys. I don't know what that meant, but I hope she's not watching today because she's gonna be like, see, I told you. This is so good. Folks, this is absolutely an amazing meal. It was so quick to put together. I made this yesterday and it's been in the refrigerator and I feel like the flavors are even better today. So if you get the opportunity to make this, just like every other potato salad, macaroni salad, make it the day ahead so the flavors can kind of get to know each other in there. It's a perfect meal to take to a barbecue for the summer or a picnic or any of that stuff. It holds really well, outside of the house without the avocado because, there's nothing dairy or anything in it. So absolutely a must for this summer. So there you have it, folks. Taco pasta salad from the book Budget Friendly Plant-Based Diet Cookbook by Kathy Davis. Go to Amazon, get a copy of the book reserved, and it'll be at your door by August 17th. This is one of many recipes I'm going to make from this book. And I can't wait to get an actual copy of the book myself because I love cookbooks on my counter. All right, that's our show for today, folks. Taco pasta salad. Who doesn't love tacos? Who doesn't love pasta salad? It's a match made in heaven. Hit that like button. Show us some love. What's not to like? If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified every time we have a new video, usually every Monday. If it's baking with Tim, fermenting with Tim, sprouting with Tim, or soaping with Tim, which I'm trying to get him to do because he makes all our soaps, that will be on Saturdays. And please, leave a comment. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Coming up on today's episode, 2 words: taco, pasta salad. Really? Potential spam? I'm in the middle of an intro right here. What do they want? I don't need solar. My car's brand new. I don't need a warranty. I'm gonna send it to voicemail. Where was I? Why is it so dark in the desert? When it's cloudy like this, I'm just not good. I'm not happy. I wake up every morning at 5 a.m. when the sun comes up and I'm like, the sun's up. Let's start our day. And now it's thundering and dark, but it's only one day, so I'll be fine. All right, let me move on. Where was I?